From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
We have dealt with cold temperatures and breezy conditions today and some snow showers out there. Nothing more than a dusting, at least in spots, but it should be coming to an end soon. Temperature 33 Lansing, 34 degrees in Jackson. The winds today gusting 43 for Lansing, 44 in Jackson, 40 Adrian, as well as Detroit, gusts of up to 45 in Grand Rapids. As we move into the overnight hours, we expect the snow showers first in and the clouds will start to move out tonight, leaving us with mostly clear skies by tomorrow morning. Temperature wise, it will be cold though. We'll start out the day with a rather brisk temperature in the 20s. We'll climb tomorrow into the 40s with more sunshine on the way. 6 News at 6 starts right now.
WLNS is here for you with 6 News at 6.
Police release new details in the death of a Lansing man. It is now a homicide investigation and police are asking for the public's help. It's our top story tonight at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones.
And I'm Siobhan Klepfer. The Eaton County Sheriff's Office says it responded to a call about a structure fire last month, and after it was out, they found a body inside.
Detectives on the case have been working with the medical examiner to find out the identity of the victim and the cause of death.
Nick Simon spoke with them today. He's here for you now with the latest. Nick?
Sherry, Siobhan. Detectives say that they've identified the victim as 38-year-old Lance Polo. They tell me that he was released from prison on February 1st, and less than 10 days later, he was dead. The body was found in an outbuilding in the 10,000 block of East Vermontville Highway. That's in Windsor Township. The sheriff's office was able to identify the body using DNA, and they determined that the victim died after someone shot him. We talked to the people who live nearby. They say that they're shocked. They knew that there was a fire last month, but they're just now learning that someone's died. Deputies say that they're looking for any leads from the public, and they're urging people with information to reach out.
Anybody that knew Lance Polo, we're especially interested in any time after February 1st. Anybody that may have had contact with him, anybody that knows him, knows his associates, his friends, anybody that's willing to come forward with any information that can help us. We can't do it without the public's help. We need them to be involved. This is obviously a collaborative effort with us and the community. Anything that they can provide is helpful for us.
Detectives confirmed that Polo had just finished serving a 6-year prison sentence for 4th-degree criminal sexual conduct. They told me that they're looking at his past criminal history and other avenues of investigation to help track down leads. But they say the biggest help always comes from the public. You can contact detectives using the numbers on your screen. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Nick. Separately, police are investigating after the body of a missing man was found in Eaton County.
That man has now been identified as 28-year-old Raekwon Brown, who was reported missing in late February.
Yes, and then around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, state police got a call about a body in the area of Cochran Road near Eaton Highway. That's west of Grand Ledge. Brown's death is being investigated as a homicide. The number for the Lansing Police Department is right there on your screen. If you know anything about Brown's death, please call in a tip.
In the meantime, the Ingham County Sheriff's Office is investigating after a 50-year-old man was found dead in the hot tub of an apartment complex. Deputies were called out around 10 o'clock last night to the Aspen Lakes apartment complex in Holt. According to investigators, the man lived at the apartment complex and they believe he was alone when he died. There are no obvious signs of foul play or injury. An autopsy is planned to determine the cause of death.
One person is dead and another was hospitalized after a car crashed into the Grand River yesterday morning.
It happened around 2:20 in the morning at the western edge of Jolly Road, just north of Dimondale.
The Ingham County Sheriff's Office was alerted of the crash by the BMW Response Center. When deputies arrived, they found a heavily damaged guardrail and submerged taillights about 200 feet from the shore. Michigan State Police troopers found a canoe at a nearby home and paddled out to that car. Officials say they found one man struggling to swim to shore. He was taken to a hospital for treatment, but there was another man in the car. After hours of searching by multiple police and fire departments, the second man was found in the water around 8:30 in the morning. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Well, we have developing news for you tonight. A couple from mid-Michigan is being held in a Mexico jail.
Paul and Christy Akeo are from Spring Arbor in Jackson County.
Christy's daughter Lindsay says they were arrested on March 4th and are being held without bond. She says the couple challenged charges made on their credit card, and that's what led to their arrests. The Akeo family says it has reached out to the U.S. Embassy in Mexico, along with other federal and state agencies asking for help, but they are still being held. Tonight, Congressman Tom Barrett's office says he has spoken to the family and that it has also reached out to the State Department and White House to get the Akeos released. Coming up tonight on 6 News at 11, we will hear from the family who is desperate to get them back home. Bird flu has popped up in mid-Michigan again. The latest cases were found in a backyard flock, and this comes after dozens of birds were found dead of the suspected flu in Williamston and also along the Owasso River.
So what can you do to keep your birds safe? Zach Priest spoke with experts today. He's here for you now with the answer. Zach?
I've spoken to experts and residents about bird flu outbreaks in wild birds. Now experts say it's been found in a domestic flock as well, and health officials tell me good habits can limit the potential exposure to illnesses like the bird flu. Experts say these practices include cleaning out your chicken coop, and although it's not really reasonable to do this every single day, it's important to not let it get too filthy. Cleaning feeders and waterers every time you refill them is another important step toward keeping your animals safe, and you should also limit or completely eliminate contact with wildlife, not just for your birds, but for you as well. Experts say you shouldn't come in contact with other flocks if possible, as you could carry bird flu back to your own flock on your clothes or shoes. They say having a dedicated pair of shoes that you only wear to your chicken coop is helpful also. Don't allow other animals access to your birds' food and water, but even all these precautions can't guarantee safety, so experts say you should still watch for signs of sickness.
When we're looking at avian influenza, we're looking specifically for lack of coordination, low energy or appetite. So if you notice that your birds go off feed or are not eating as much, purple or discolored or swelling of their heads, their combs, their wattles, their eyelids.
And other signs of sickness might include reduced egg production or coughing and sneezing. And of course, your own health should always come first. So don't eat or sell any eggs from sick birds, and make sure to wash your hands and wear protective gear like gloves or a mask when handling birds that might be sick. Back to you.
Thank you, Zach. The Michigan Avenue Rehabilitation Project in Lansing is back in action.
Yes, the $14 million project was paused during the winter months, but started back up today.
Workers are on phase 4 of the project. The 7th and final phase is scheduled to wrap up in October. The work includes reconstructing the roadway, sidewalk replacement, updates to traffic signals, and improvements to the utilities like sewer and water mains.
Well, the state government is providing almost $2 million to support apprenticeship opportunities for almost 300 people in Michigan. The state apprenticeship expansion grants will give 287 workers in Michigan access to earn as you learn apprenticeships for high demand careers. Grant recipients include regional Michigan Works offices around the state, as well as the Workforce Development Institute.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
The good news is today the coldest day out of the next 10 days. The bad news is that with the warmer weather, it's going to come some rainfall later this week. Our high temperature trend, we go into the mid-40s tomorrow, and that'll be with some sunshine. So overall, that should feel pretty nice. Then later this week, Thursday, still dry, but by Friday, we've got nice temperatures, but there's going to be some rainfall Friday, probably Saturday and Sunday, and then a cool down moves back in for Monday into Tuesday. Our outlook across the U.S., notice the next 6 to 10 days, southern U.S. seeing the warm up, but right here in mid-Michigan, we're kind of bisected with some colder than average temperatures and warmer than average temperatures to our south, which probably means there's going to be some sort of front in the area. That's what's going to give us our chance for rainfall later this week. Our temperatures currently, it's cold outside, 34 degrees in Howell, same thing in Mason and Charlotte, mid-30s basically all across mid-Michigan, and the wind chills have been running generally in the 20s. Feels like 23 for Lansing, 24 in Owasso, a little bit better with a lighter breeze currently in the St. John Johns area, but still pretty cold outside. On the Skyview Network, our McLaren cam, cloud cover, a couple flurries outside, temperature 34 degrees. Hey, we made it up to 40 today. The precipitation was all very, very light. 1/100th of an inch melted down in our rain gauge. In Grand Ledge, similar situation with some light snow showers here and there. 200ths of an inch of precipitation today. Our current temperature 34 and our peak wind today at 34 miles per hour. In Jackson this afternoon, socked in with clouds. Temperatures holding at 34 degrees. 41 was the high. The low temperature only down to 33 degrees. Final stop in Hillsdale with cloud cover, temperatures at 35. 42 was our high, 33 the low, and our wind gust up to 38 miles per hour. Satellite and radar shows more snow showers to the north, where ski resorts are still basking in all the snow that continues to come down. For us, just nuisance flurries, no big impacts from that. This area of low pressure slowly trying to migrate its way away from mid-Michigan. So tomorrow morning, partly cloudy skies through the day, generally partly cloudy, but there could be some bands of clouds here and there, so not a totally sunny day. Moving into the overnight hours into Wednesday morning, we're still looking at mainly clear skies across the area and more sunshine on the way, although from time to time there'll be some clouds here and there for our Wednesday. So no day's totally sunny, but hopefully we'll squeeze in enough sunshine to make it feel fairly nice outside. Tonight's forecast, expected low down to 28 degrees with partly cloudy skies developing once these snow showers come to an end. Then for tomorrow, mostly sunny skies at times and mostly cloudy at others, so we'll say variably cloudy. How about that? Highs tomorrow top out in the mid-40s, and we are heading in the right direction. We continue to go up temperature-wise. We're looking at 50s later this week. Unfortunately, the timing of this next system couldn't be worse. Friday, Saturday, and I suppose we have basketball, though, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So we can watch basketball while it's
Friday
raining.
night.
There you go. Mid-50s on Friday. Looking good there, and we'll check out the 6+6 day coming up at the end of the show.
Okay, as long as the snow's out of here, David, come on.
You know,
Come on.
I don't mind it so much because I don't have to shovel it.
Yeah.
And it makes me appreciate like tomorrow mid-40s and sunshine a lot more.
True.
Sorry. That's the best I can do. That's all I got.
Thanks, David.
Well,